I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I'm alive. And I am live. um sorry about the literally 1 hour delay, folks. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. So basically let me explain. What happened was I was feeling a bit tired, right? So I was about to fall asleep. So I put on a timer and I was like, okay, that was embarrassing. Hang on. So I put a timer on my phone to wake me up. I was like, okay, this is fine, right? Then I wake up like an hour before the stream to prep things up. I didn't wake up. my the alarm on my phone did absolute jack shit. So I just woke up like 5 minutes ago. I was having a pretty good dream. I was having a pretty good dream as well. Weirdly enough, I was dreaming about Elden Ring for some reason. I was dreaming like I was fighting a boss. I woke up and then I see the time and I'm like, wait a minute, it's like, what? This isn't right. Then I look at the time and I'm like, oh shit, I'm like an hour late. Anyways, we're back. So we're back. Chainsaw Man, chapter 119. It's not really a long chapter. It's only like 20 something pages. But here we are. I don't know how many views that I lost for the hour that I was missing, but hey, better late than never, right? Better late than never. Okay, so let's do this. So I was actually planning on doing another stream today, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. But let's just focus on Chainsaw Man for a bit, okay? Prepare myself. Okay. Chainsaw Man, chapter 119. Thief. Okay, so we are in, I'm assuming, Denji's place. Door. Asa looking at Denji. Denji looking at Asa. Unbreakable rule number 1. Don't open the door to any apartment other than mine. Okay. Why would I open them? Don't be ridiculous. Good point. Well, come in. Hang on. Camera's busted. Camera's not busted. Camera's busted again. Camera's not busted. Okay. Did I walk in? The place is a mess, by the way. Trying to see if I can find anything here. Oh, there's a couple of books there, right? Probably manga books, mangas, maybe. Right? Denji loves reading mangas, that's for sure. We know that in season 1. Or in part 1. This is a large piece of paper underneath the manga books, and it kind of gives me the vibe of, like, you know, an arts and crafts project maybe Nayuta is working on. And noticing that there are still some boxes that are still taped in means that they just moved into this place, right? They're still in the process of moving in. Wait, I just noticed the name of the apartment. It's Tatsuki Apartments. It's literally called Tatsuki Apartments. Okay, Fujimoto. Okay. Okay, they're watching a TV. They're watching TV, right? Watching the movie. March farts. What are these two doing? What? What are the daily activities of Denji and Nayuta, man? March farts? March farts. We only see like so we know it is Nayuta, but March farts? Really? This is a very eventful day, that's for sure. I mean, of course, both of them have no idea what to do because they're both socially awkward. Oh, rule number 2: don't open the fridge. It's common sense not to open someone else's fridge. Okay. Rule number 3. There she is. There she is. This is the most important one. My roommate's out walking the dogs. She'll be home soon. She's a huge problem child with an extreme personality. Oh, I bet she is. I bet she is. Where's Meowie though? Where's Meowie? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 7 dogs. I don't know how many dogs were. I'm assuming they're all alive. Wait, how big are the dogs in relative to a human being? Because these are pretty big dogs. And if Nayuta is like that tall, yeah, I would say she's kind of grown. Because those aren't puppies, right? If those are puppies, then it'll make sense. But no, those are the full-grown adult dogs that Makima used to have, and since no matter what, do not make out with me in front of her. Denji. Whatever you do, don't fuck me in front of her. That's basically it, bro. Huh? Excuse me? Like hell am I going to make out with you? That is not why I came over. Huh? I know, but one thing might lead to another. In your dreams. Why would you even bring that up? You think I like you? I mean, you're being a tsundere right now. Huh? I mean, you asked me on a date. I figured you must 90% like me. Oh my god, these two socially awkward people who don't know how to date people. There's no way I like you. On the contrary, I hate you. Say what? You hate me? Oh, that's kind of different. Most girls say that they love me and then they try to kill me. Yeah. I hate you. Sorry about that. Yeah. I hate you. Besides, I just also noticed that Denji is wearing a Chainsaw Man shirt, which is kinda ironic. He's wearing his merch. I mean, he has to. He has to sponsor that shit. He has to, Besides, you have rules you have to obey, or die. Right? Well, so do I. You should just stay away from me, Denji. Or you'll wind up dead. I only went on a date with you because I wanted a distraction. I'll leave after the movie. Denji seems confused, slightly annoyed in his expression. Asa most definitely feels sad because she's doing this because she doesn't want Denji to die, obviously. Both of them looking at the empty screen, even though it's probably not empty because the movie is going on. I know a lot of people are probably gonna put a lot of memes in there. Huh? So, she was only using me? Isn't it normal to ask someone on a date because you like them? Did I do something wrong? Was it that feeding her starfish thing? Images of a dog. Somebody once told me that I smell like wet dog. Oh, that's the thing that they're watching. I thought it was a compliment. But maybe they meant that I stink. Maybe Asa hates me because I stink. I liked her a little. But if I stink, I guess that's that. Should I not sleep with the dogs? Huh? Wait a sec. Dogs don't stink. Hey, dogs don't stink. Right? Right? It's gonna cut to Asa's expression. Ha 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 ha. Ha. My heart literally dropped for a second there when I was like, it's gonna cut to Asa's expression. Bro, that is the scariest fucking stare that I have seen from Yoru this entire part. Like, that legit gave me... Yeah, that reminded me of, like, Makima's stare when she was staring at Aki. Like... It's that kind of stare. And Denji didn't want to kiss. Like if you look at Denji's, like, lips during this kiss, this is the lips of somebody who is, like, shutting himself. Like, nope, 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 nope. Now you're just gonna kill me. Nope, nope. I don't want to kiss you. No. Even Denji's expression on the far left panel was like, oh fuck, what the fuck? No, not again. That Fujimoto. I know you like cake, but goddamn. Goddamn. Jesus Christ, that cake. What is it with Chainsaw Man and cake, bro? No. This is no fuck. No. It's gonna end. It's gonna end it there. It's gonna end there. We're gonna have cliffhanger, and the next chapter is gonna be out in like 2 more weeks. on Valentine's Day, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, February 14. This is planned, I see what Fujimoto is doing. Delaying the next chapter until February 14. On Valentine's Day. I see what you're doing, Fujimoto. I see what you're trying to pull. So Yoru is attempting sexual assault on Denji. That's basically what is going on. And she's sweating. Denji is also sweating. They're both sweating for completely different reasons. Yoru is sweating because she wants to get it in. She wants to get it in quickly so she can use him, right? So it seals the deal. And I'm gonna turn you into a weapon. Denji's like, no. Please don't. Like Denji's sweats are sweats of fear. The dog's open. The door opens. The dog comes in. I just noticed the silhouette and the way. I just noticed the way Nayuta's braid, her hair. It's why. Why does she? Why does she? Why is she tying her hair the same way Makima is tying her hair? Fujimoto, what are you trying to do? Stop traumatizing me! Stop traumatizing Denji! Why would she do this? And why would Denji allow it unless that's a king? But she's doing the thing, she's pointing, she's pointing the thing. And now instead of an invisible shit, we actually see that she's spawning a fucking chain from her. Well, we know Yoru cannot die because obviously because noticing the plants, Denji's are really grown. And then Nayuta's literally Nayuta's plant literally dies. Like she does not take care of that plant at all. Nah. You can't just end it there. You can't just leave me on this cliffhanger and then I'm just gonna have to wait another 2 weeks. Does that chain deal damage or take control over your mind? Probably just deals damage. Like if it takes control of your mind, and it should be similar to Makima's power of, you know, if she does have similar powers to Makima, then in order to take control of somebody's mind, that particular person needs to surrender themselves to her. Nah, that's just a chain attack. If Yoru will survive, will she recognize the control devil? I mean, we thought about this before, right? We thought about the idea that Yoru is going to immediately recognize the control devil, but the fact that Yoru doesn't even recognize her sister, Fami, I don't think she's gonna. I don't think she's gonna clue in immediately, but I think if Nayuta shows more sign of control, then Yoru's gonna put 2 and 2 together. Unless she is that dumb. I mean, Asa and Yoru are that dumb. They want to kill the Chainsaw Man, but it's like right in front of them. It's kind of weird, actually, right? Yoru wants to kill the Chainsaw Man, and now she's kissing the Chainsaw Man, but I wonder what Yoru's gonna feel when she realizes that she's been kissing and trying to fuck the Chainsaw Man. Fujimoto can write the weirdest shit that I could never think of. Is it possible that Denji would intervene by becoming the Chainsaw Man? I don't know. I don't think so. I think Denji's gonna handle this in the most human way possible, and that's gonna be like the main point of it, right? Like if Denji transforms into Chainsaw Man now, then that's just immediately gonna tell Asa and Yoru that, you know, that he is Chainsaw Man. If they are still conscious. But either way, Denji transforming into Chainsaw Man needs to happen in order for, you know, in order to become like this big revelation for Yoru and Asa, which I don't think is gonna happen now because it's still I don't want to say early in part 2 because we've been going with part 2 for a long time, but I'm just gonna say, you know, it's still early on. I would say that's gonna happen like more than halfway through part 2. So what's probably gonna happen is we're gonna see Denji trying to handle the situation again in the most human way possible without using the powers of the devil. This could be the story's turning point? Nah, I don't think so. Doesn't feel like it. The story's turning point is when Asa and Yoru realizes that Denji is Chainsaw Man. That is the turning point. Excited to see what Naruto will do next. Will she behave like a child or all serious? Both. She is a child who has attachment issues, and she's pretty serious about it. Chapter 21 in part 1 was Himeno's kiss. Actually, now that you think about it, that I guess that would track with Fujimoto basically recycling all of part 1 again. Interesting. They didn't die. Of course not. Why would the main character of part 2 die right now? That makes no sense. Of course they didn't die. Remember, Denji is the side character of part 2. Mitaka and Yoru are the main characters of part 2. So of course they're not gonna die. They have plot armor. They'll probably be unconscious though. Okay? They'll probably be unconscious for a single chapter or two. Right? Because they need to heal up and regenerate. Oh, you were talking about Katana Bomb and... That's up in the air. Does Fujimoto know they're alive? I don't think so. Fujimoto has been straying away from that question, and I don't think he's gonna answer that anytime soon. I feel like Naruto is going to use her control powers to ascertain what Asa is doing first. I don't think she's that calm. Maybe, but she gives off the vibe of somebody who doesn't really care about the whole situation and just sees things, for what it is and just go ham. Now, it's the crazy fact that she has the same hairstyle as Makima. Nah, that is tripping me out. That is tripping me out. I like the turtleneck though. Like. I'm imagining Meow is just out there in the room, just like hiding in fear. The poor cat, man. March farts. So someone mentioned about the door being like having holes. Probably Nayuta exercising her powers. I can see that. No, you see, after this chapter, you know what's gonna happen? What happens after this chapter is that student class president / Devil Hunter Club president and Yoshida is gonna pop up out of nowhere like, oh, Denji, you're here as well. Surprise, surprise. I didn't know you guys were living right next to us. That was a joke. That was a joke. I swear, if they actually live right next to them, I'm actually gonna lose my shit. Because they keep stalking him for no reason. And this make them kind of sussy, that's for sure. How will Denji smooth things over with Asa? That's the fun part. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. He's just realizing that she is probably using him. Right? He is just realizing that she is probably just using him. Now he sees that his best friend just got impaled in the head. By his roommate, quote unquote, by his roommate. And he's probably gonna feel sorry about that. He's gonna feel sorry that I caused you harm. Because the only explanation that I can see of Yoru / Asa regenerating or you know, being alive without spoiling the fact that they are, you know, a devil hybrid, is that Denji is going to beg Nayuta to heal them. I mean, we don't know Nayuta's full power yet. I don't think she does have healing powers, but if Fami has healing powers, right? If Fami, who is the famine devil, could literally bring why am I forgetting her name? But if Fami can bring Asa's friend back from the dead, I would say anything could go. I would say anything goes. Yuko, there it is, there it is. And after that, Denji's probably gonna go, I'm sorry about all of this. I hurt you. You probably don't even like me. Let's just, you know, let's just not be together for a while. Plus, you just kiss me without consent, and you're trying to sexually assault me. So let's just cool off for a bit, you know. Now that's just my own prediction, which is probably gonna be wrong, considering this is Fujimoto, and he's gonna write something else completely. That's for sure. Right? I'm just talking out of my ass. But if that is the case, then it'll present like this conflict with Asa and Yoru, because Denji is their ticket to fight Chainsaw Man. as weird as that is. So Yoru's probably gonna be like, no, but I still want you. But I still love you. Please go out again with me. And that's probably gonna happen. That's probably what. That's probably what's gonna happen if I was writing Chainsaw Man. But obviously, I am not writing Chainsaw Man. Whereas Meowie, that's what I was saying. Meowie's probably hiding in the room because of how fucking scary Nayuta is. Denji would never say anything that's sensible. I mean, Denji's pretty sensible in part 2. He's been acting all sensible in part 2. Well, not fully sensible, but definitely more sensible than part 1. It's called character growth and character development. That apartment is really cramped. Your average Japanese apartment, in it. Your average Japanese apartment. True, he did let a girl sit on him for $1. I blocked that out of my memory. Yes, he did. He did. But he did make some money, though. He did make some money. That's for sure. Denji may be selling his body, but he is making money. He is making money. I wonder what's in the fridge since he said not to open it. Food. Just food. The whole rule thing that Denji is saying is mostly because he is, again, socially awkward. He doesn't know what to do because every time he says a rule, Asa's reply is, wait, that's normal. What are you talking about? Right? Rule number 1, don't open the door to any other apartment other than mine. And Asa's gonna like, why would I open them? Then he goes, rule number 2, don't open the bridge. And then Asa's gonna go, but it's common sense not to open someone else's fridge. And rule number three is probably the most important rule, as what Denji says, because that's the rule that, that is the rule that should be followed the most. I mean, you can easily make out why not to open the other apartments and the other and not open the fridge. For example, I can imagine that this entire complex is actually Denji and Nayuta's place, and the other apartments are like where they keep secret stuff. And then not opening the fridge could easily be deduced as, don't steal Nayuta's food or she will kill you. Other than that, I don't think there's anything nefarious going on. Imagine if he has an arsenal of weapons. No. Denji is collecting all of the waifus in Chainsaw Man, and he's putting them all inside of the other apartments. That's what's going on. See, this has been like this is something that has been going on between Denji and Nayuta, is that Denji's going to bring in people into the apartment, and then Nayuta's gonna come in and Nayuta's gonna capture them, and then she's gonna be put into like the other apartment where it is revealed that Denji is actually holding hostage to a lot of other characters. And it's basically Denji, it's basically Denji, trying to figure out like, okay, who is the best person for me? Like, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, you're next. Let's have a date. You know. That was terrible. Plot twist: the apartment complex is just everyone else from part 1. Could you imagine? Could you imagine Kishibe is just living right next to him, and then Kobeni is like underneath? Nah. Kishibe is doing Kishibe stuff. He's probably busy handling other devil hunters who, you know, he's probably trying to reorganize the public safety. Kobeni probably quit, and she's off somewhere. I don't know where, because her sibling is definitely here. And like how I joked before, probably Yoshida and student council president is also probably going to be there as well. I mean, the fact that it's called Tatsuki Apartments kind of says it all. But yeah. Here's an interesting thought though, but I don't think it is the case at all. What if Denji already captured the Blood Devil, and he's hiding it in the other apartment room because he can't control it yet? I don't think that would be the case, because I probably think it'll be like a big surprise, like a big moment for Denji to find the Blood Devil. I don't know. There's a lot of interesting thought and ideas and theories that could go on, but I would probably say that the first two rules that Denji made about like the bridge and the apartment room are just, you know, they're just red herrings. They're not really something important or special. I'm trying to see if I can find anything in this room, like if there's any detail. I don't think there is, apart from like the plants. It's a box of tissues, that's for sure. Hmm. Well, let's count how many times Denji farted this in this month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 42. Denji has farted 43 times in the month of March. Good on you, Denji. Good on you. I just noticed that this bag is actually Nayuta's bag and not really Denji's or Asa's, because Denji's and Asa's were white. And they were holding and they were carrying it here. This is Nayuta's bag. Interesting. Okay then. I think Denji knows who Nayuta is. Well, of course he knows. He knows the minute Nayuta was introduced to him in part 1. That was the whole point of Nayuta biting his fingers and Denji going, Miss Makima? Like I'm pretty sure he knows. I'm pretty sure he knows. Denji's dumb, but not that dumb. He's kind of smart in ways. What a chapter! What a chapter! And the next one is in Valentine's Day, February 14th. Can't believe we have to wait 2 weeks. Kind of enjoy the bi-weekly release because it gives me time to relax on each subsequent chapters. So anyways, that's pretty much it for Chainsaw Man. Chapter 119. Leaf. Short. Ended on a really good ended on a really good cliffhanger. This is exactly what I wanted right from the beginning when we were introduced to Yoru, right? I wanted to see Yoru and Nayuta interact. This is not how I imagined their first interaction would be. Like I would never have imagined that Yoru will be sexually assaulting Denji and getting impaled in the head by Nayuta. Like I was not expecting that at all. But it's been really fun. It's been really fun. Part 2 has been great. I have said this before, but I am enjoying part 2 more than part 1 in terms of like the beginnings of the story. And if it's only gonna get better than this, if it's gonna get better than this, then it's gonna be interesting to see how all of this is gonna play out soon. Like how the relationships between the 3 horsemen for now, right? Because we haven't really met the other horsemen, but it'll be interesting to see like their connection and where part 2 is going. Now I did again like how I mentioned it in like the very beginning of our part 2 reaction and discussions, is that I would imagine part 2 will not be dealing with one of the horsemen, as in one of the horsemen's not gonna die in part 2, because I feel like part 2 is gonna be focusing on building the relationship between Asa and Denji, and then part 3 is where, you know, if there is a part 3, but I would imagine so. But I would imagine that part 3 would be the part where we deal with the other horsemen. I mean, we're definitely focusing on the War Devil, but it's not like the War Devil is gonna die in this part. No, I think the War Devil and Asa is gonna coexist and be codependent, and they're gonna learn their differences. Hopefully. Maybe. Unless Fujimoto decided to kill Asa at the end of part 2, which will be which will not surprise me, unfortunately. I'm reading a live chat and people are talking about the leaks. I don't read the leaks. And I'm probably never will. But yeah. Did you see the horrible sales for the Blu-ray of Chainsaw Man? No, I have not, actually. But it doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me at all that the Blu-ray for Chainsaw Man is not selling well. Because one, the Japanese fan base isn't really a big fan of the Chainsaw Man anime. We know this because they literally make a petition to redo the anime because reasons. And two, Blu-rays are really expensive. And three, pretty sure the Blu-ray isn't really out for the Western market, unless I'm wrong. So it's not like a lot of people in the West, who may have the desire to buy them, have actually bought them yet, because it's either not available yet or there's no translations to it just yet. But yeah, you gotta keep in mind that Blu-ray sales usually, well, it is an indication of one's success and is probably like the second best income that the company could have. Blu-ray sales are predominantly prevalent in Japan and not around the world, for anime at least. And since you are comparing it to Bocchi the Rock, which when did the Blu-ray sales for both of them are released? Like, were they released at the same time? Did Bocchi's Blu-ray sales release first? If that is the case, then yeah, no wonder. But yeah. I'll search it up after the stream is over. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in, for joining us on this very special chapter that went all over the place and places that I was not expecting, but at the same time expecting as well, which is kind of weird. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you all in the next 2 weeks, I suppose, for the next chapter of Chainsaw Man. I will say that I was planning on streaming something else today. Maybe in like another hour, but I don't know. I need to eat first, that's for sure. So, thank you all so much. Hit the like if you haven't already. And I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Peace. Have a good day.